I didn't flinch when the notification flashed across my phone, the screen's pale blue reflection glinting off the countertop like a knife edge. Siblings only. Tripp, you don't qualify. That was it. No explanation, no apologies, not even the courtesy of a fake excuse. Just a single line that sliced deeper than anyone outside the Carter family would ever understand. But betrayal rarely comes with thunder. Sometimes it arrives quiet, polite, wrapped as a text message you weren't meant to see. I typed 2 words back. Have fun. And I meant it, just not in the way they thought. The truth is, the betrayal hadn't started tonight. Not even close. It began 3 years ago, on the day our father died and left me 51% of Carter Dynamics. A company my siblings, Adrian and Malia, believed belonged more to them than to me. They didn't hug me at the funeral. They hugged the estate lawyers. Adrian whispered, "This should have been ours." Malia avoided eye contact, like she was the victim. I kept waiting for the 2 people I grew up with, the ones who built blanket forts with me, who stayed up late sharing secrets, who promised we'd always stick together. Instead, I got business partners who smiled in public and schemed in private. Tonight was only the latest confirmation. The Carter family retreat, something we'd done every year, was suddenly siblings only. Except apparently, I wasn't one of them anymore. They thought excluding me was the final step in a plan they'd been weaving for months. But what they didn't know was that I'd been watching, listening, taking notes. A week before their little getaway, my company login failed. A system update, according to the IT manager who couldn't meet my eyes. 2 days later, Malia posted a photo. Pre-trip dinner with the real team. She deleted it minutes later. Not fast enough. I didn't confront them. Didn't yell. Didn't even ask why. I did what they never expected. I prepared. Late night calls to auditors. Meetings with board members. Quiet restructuring of internal policies. Every step subtle, legal, and invisible to anyone not paying attention. My siblings never paid attention. The final piece came when I learned the purpose of their trip. A private meeting overseas. A vote. One that required me to be absent long enough for them to request temporary power of attorney. Smooth. Calculated. And absolutely doomed. So when their commercial flight was suddenly grounded by a weather delay, they panicked. And when the CEO of the airline, my airline now, walked straight toward me in the terminal, they froze. "Mr. Carter," he said, hand extended respectfully, "your private jet is prepped and ready. My apologies for the delay." The moment was almost cinematic. Adrian turned slowly, confusion draining the color from his face. Malia's jaw trembled like she'd forgotten how breathing worked. "Wait, why is he talking to you?" Adrian asked, voice thin. I slipped my hands into my pockets, keeping my voice even. "I'm the new majority investor. Bought in yesterday." They stared, blinking, processing, failing. "You bought the airline?" Malia whispered. "Just enough of it," I said casually. Adrian stepped closer, desperation leaking through his tone. "So, you knew about the trip?" "Oh, I know everything," I replied. "Including the private vote you 2 scheduled behind my back." Adrian's lips parted. "You can't." "I already voided it," I cut in. "Your lawyers received the evidence last night." The look he gave me then, fear mixed with disbelief, was the closest thing to honesty I'd seen from him in years. Malia swallowed. "We were just taking a siblings trip." I smiled, so controlled. "You said so. I'm just respecting your rules." The airline CEO gestured politely toward the terminal doors. "Your jet is waiting, sir." I stepped past my siblings, but paused just long enough to deliver what they needed to hear. "Next time you want to cut me out," I said softly, "don't forget who signs the checks." Their expressions collapsed. Shock melting into guilt. Guilt turning into fear. It wasn't satisfaction I felt. Not triumph. Not revenge. It was peace. A quiet kind of peace. The kind that comes when you finally stop trying to earn a place at a table built specifically to exclude you. I boarded the jet. The engines hummed like a heartbeat finally settling into rhythm. They wanted a vacation without me? Now they can have a future without me. As the jet lifted off, slicing through the clouds like a clean slate, I leaned back in my seat and felt the final truth settle. I didn't lose my family. I simply stopped begging them to be one.